Alright, welcome back guys, it's the Silver Fox here. Hey, so I told you how my van broke down on the side of the road, and it went to 2 repair shops, and finally figured out it broke due to a tensioner not being replaced. And when you fix, or I guess when you maintain the timing belt, you need to change a whole bunch of the belt, tensioners, guides, that kind of thing, and that wasn't done. They only changed the belt, which is technically true. They did upgrade that, but all the other parts were old, and thus it broke. So I'm being told by the mechanic shop that I need a new engine, and they were offering a 50,000 mile engine with a 1 or a 2-year warranty or something for $5,000. And then I asked about how much is labor, put that engine in, and he said it's about $3 or $4,000. And I said, honestly I can't do that, because like I was telling you guys, I paid $8,700 for that van, so I would basically be washed out at that point. It would be a total car. Just end up buying a new one. So I called my mechanic buddy, Scott, which I will put this up twice, one now and one at the end of the show, but Scott Retman, he's my buddy here. If anybody's in Glendale, Arizona, or Phoenix area, give him a shout out if you need any auto repair. He's a cool guy, really funny, treats everybody like family. So just a shout out to Scott there. And so basically I was on the hunt for a used motor that was going to work for us but didn't cost $5,000, and thus totaling out the van. So he told me about this website, car-part.com. And so this is the gear, and the minivan I have, that's not my actual area code, in case you're wondering. But if you look at this, it gives you all these different cars that are close to you. As far as like an engine, my key word was an engine. And so you can sort it by a bunch of different things. But if you notice, a lot of these engines are in the 100,000 range. There's actually some really high ones, 179. This is a pretty good one, 81,000. And ironically enough, this is very close to the engine I got. It was a 2016, so I got upgraded a couple years, 4 years. And I forget what it was, but the mileage was actually in kilometers. But it was around 80,000 miles. And for how much they wanted, it was actually kind of close to this. They only wanted about 2,100, I think, for it, which was a pretty good deal, considering. Ooh, look at that, 36. That's a low one. And you'll want to click into these pictures and look at the body damage. If there's anything on the front end, you might want to avoid it, but like, look at this. Like, that's probably, I'm gonna guess, a rear collision or something else happened to it. Maybe a flood. It's in New York. But like right now, that looks like a pretty good car. There's no bells and whistles going off on the dash. No engine light. Let's try to figure out, I'll try to help you figure out why this car is in. Oh, looks like I got hit in the back somewhere. Oh yeah, look at that. Hopefully they made it out safe. But like, this is a good car. Mine got in an accident on a interstate, and the whole side must have hit a guardrail or another car, and so that's how mine got totaled out. It was from Canada, so that's why it was rolling in kilometers. So you want to look at that. Sometimes they say they have a video, but it won't actually be there, so you'll have to call the salvage yard. Here's a phone number, for instance, and ask them to send you the video. Um, and here's another thing they do. There's these people that flip these engines to a more um, populous area. So, like, my engine came from Wyoming, but a place in Provo was like reselling the engine for a couple $100s more. And so basically what they're doing is they're making a couple $100 and also paying the shipping to get it to their salvage yard. And so it kind of all works out. You kind of think that they're ripping you off, but they gotta make a little bit of money. But also, if you get a warranty, and I'll show you that in a minute, if you get a warranty, they will cover it in that local area instead of, I think it goes by state. You have to buy it within your state for it to work. I would double check that. But I was under the impression, talking to my buddy, that it has to be within the same state. So anyways, look at the mileage. That's not a total yes or no, but I think you want to look at the damage on the vehicle and how many miles. And I guess 80,000 is a pretty good number. Less is even better, but 80,000 is like right at the time where you want to change all the parts out. Like, there's certain parts that you need to change on the warranty, and also you want to change the timing belt if it's around that time anyways. So it's almost like a perfect opportunity to change it while the engine's out, and you can easily get to it. Gaskets, that kind of thing, spark plugs. So I'm going to touch on one more thing, and then I'll show you how much it costed me, or how much it cost to buy this engine. And so the question is, do you want to buy a warranty or do you not? And I think, don't quote me on it, but I think there's like a 30-day warranty or something that comes with it, but it's only for engine exchange. It doesn't pay for the labor, so potentially you could buy an engine that doesn't work, and you're $4,000 or maybe $2,000 in the hole. Well, let's say $4,000 in the hole, finding out an engine doesn't work. So you don't want to be in that position. I would highly suggest buying their upgraded warranty. And also, one other thing that my buddy told me about is you want to buy from here a PRP member. And I don't exactly remember everything that you need to do, but basically, or that they do, but basically it's a highly ranked salvage yard. And I think they have to be vouched and do other things and have a good, clean record, be a PRP person. So you also want to look for a yard that has that. And let's see here, I'll show you how much I paid. So this information isn't exactly accurate, but it doesn't really matter. So from what I remember, the warranty is a 1-year, 12,000 mile warranty, parts and labor, that I paid for. And here's the mileage. It was 86,000 miles on it. And I believe the 1-year warranty was either about $400 or $600. I don't exactly remember anymore, but they resold an engine from Wyoming over to their parts place in Provo, Utah, and Then I bought the warranty on top of it, so it equaled out to about $3,000. And guys, don't forget about tax. And tax was about $222, so I roughly paid about almost $3,300 on this engine. And so you can definitely find engines cheaper, but for this mileage of engine, I felt really comfortable in then buying this warranty. And it's the silver warranty. I think you can buy more warranties as well and extended coverage. But that's what I'll show you in this video, and then the next video I will tell you about going to a local shop and how that went. So I'll see you in the next one.